Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we are doing a special episode here. We are going to do another Hidden Roads episode. This time we're going to be focusing on Austria. Now, there are 4 hidden roads in Austria. I think I put 5 fingers up. It's only 4 hidden roads. I think there's 5 cities and those 4 hidden roads are split across 3 cities. So we have 2 in Graz. We have 1 in Vienna or Wien and 1 where we are now in Graz. The cool thing is these were all put in during the rework. I forget which version of the which update this was associated with, the Austria rework, and all 4 of them are pretty cool. None of them are sort of short, tiny little ones that aren't particularly interesting. All of them have a definite place in well, you'll remember them all. I think they're all pretty cool, some of them cooler than others. So we're going to break from tradition, and I think the best way to explore this these hidden roads is probably outside the cab. So we're going to do that, and we can see here, let's show you where we are. We are just here in the centre part of Linz, near these Liebherr factories. And we can see here that the hidden road just comes around here. The cool thing about this is it goes through this kind of industrial zone, which I really enjoyed. So actually, let's get into the cab. Actually, it probably looks a little bit better, but you can really see these industrial regions. That's the Liebherr factory there. You could actually drive down that road as well, but I mean, it's not particularly interesting. But all you wanted to do is to take a right here. And this is going to then take you, or give you the ability to go through this factory, which is nice. And there's a lot of space in the factory to have a little wander around as well, which is kind of nice, over the railway tracks there. And yeah, off we go through whatever these things are. What's that? Stone, shale. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's cool, I think. This one, there are ones that are quite pretty as well, but this is kind of a functional place and just really nice, this. So we can't go up there, so we're turning just to the left here, and we're coming past this factory here, which you'll be able to see kind of nicely there. And again, past all this shale and stone, and I don't know what this factory, I guess it's gravel, coal, God knows what it is. It's a load of stuff, but we're sort of wandering down here, which is kind of cool. And yeah, you can go up there if you like and have a look behind the factory, and then we come back over the train line, and yeah, away we go. So yeah, I like that one. I think that one's a lot of fun. You can access it, of course, from this point here, and then it's to the left is your factories. So yeah, hidden road number 1 in Linz. I think that's a cool one. Nice factory, industry based hidden road. Right, let's get off to Vienna and we'll show you where the hidden road is there. Okay, so hidden road number 2 is just north of Vienna. This is in a place that probably you could easily miss. So it's very close to the Czech border. You can see that that's just up here. And we're looking at this Unilever factory up here. So it's a farm that's up the top here, which is very nice. And we're going to have a little look at this hidden road, which just is an alternate route into this farm. But it's a rather cool route because it's a dirt track. So let's get into it and let's have a look what we've got ahead of us. As you can see, we've got some lovely weather for you to see this hidden road, although it does look like we might just be brightening up a little bit. So you come to this corner, you can go straight on into the factory, but we can take this left turn, and yeah, you can see here we've got this really awesome little drive over this wobbly track. Is it a wobbly track? It's not. It's a bumpy track, not wobbly, with what looks like a little dry stream on the left side, and you can see the fields of this this kind of Unilever farm on the right side. Some corn or barley or something. We've got some corn there on the left, proper corn. It's a rather cool way to go into this factory, I think. Really, really like this one. I do like these dirt tracks. There is an awesome one. I can't remember if it's one of the ones I'm going to show you next up or elsewhere where there is another dirt track. It might well be the one of the ones in Gratz, which is a really long dirt track, well worth having a look at. So this is it. I think it's a nice one. I think I possibly prefer the one we've just done to this one, but I think this is a rather cool one. It's got a good length to it, which a lot of hidden roads don't do in other parts of the game, and we've got this nice big farm that we end up in. Hello, Toast. Right, on to Gratz, where we've got 2 hidden roads to have a look at. One of them is uber cool. Okay, we are in Gratz. This is hidden road number 3. I'll show you where we are. Here's where we are, and this one is my favourite hidden road. That's probably my second favourite hidden road in the game after the old town in Bern, which I think is absolutely brilliant. But you can see here, it's just short of this DHL factory in Gratz. So we go through the town of Gratz to get here. So we'll have a quick, we'll have a look at how to find this, and there is a bit of a story associated with this hidden road, so we'll talk through that as well. So we're just driving up here, and the hidden road you'll see on your right just before the DHL factory, and it is a actual road we're going down. So rather than the last 2, which have been, well, I suppose the first one was an actual road, this one, we're going through little towns here, or little village, or part of Gratz, maybe the outskirts, a lovely little, I don't know what that was, not temple, but church or something, bus stop maybe. It's really well done here, but it goes on and it gets infinitely prettier. So we are under this bridge, so that is the motorway that we need to go on to get out of here. Got some cabins in the woods over there, which is kind of cool, and we're going through this kind of forested area with I think a little bit of rocky area down there, and a sort of a parking place to go walking. It's just beautifully done, isn't it? Really, really pretty. And then we come to this little village, and this village, there is reason for it being here, and the reason that we are coming here is because this is the village that Arnold Schwarzenegger grew up in, and been included in the game. And somewhere here you will see the Arnold Schwarzenegger Museum. I'm not 100%, so there he is. It's the Arnold Schwarzenegger Museum. There he is posing. They look like they're having a grand old time. But yeah, that's what it's here for. Now, I'm not sure. I think this does exist. I'm not sure how close this does represent the actual museum, but that's where we are. So yeah, really quite cool, isn't it? The only disadvantage here is that there is no way out of this other than retracing your steps, but there is a little place you can kind of reverse in there if you want to have a look around. But I think it's a really, really cool addition, and I'm just amazed at the amount they put in just for this little hidden road. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. And I'd love to hear what your favourite hidden road is in the game. Okay, so this is the little village. It is called Fall Linneck or Kirchberg, something like that. So yeah, right, on to hidden road number 4, the final one in Austria. Right, here we go, number 3, and we'll have a look at where we are. I think I wanted to start out here because we have this really cool entrance to get into, again, to this Unilever site, and it's another kind of alternative route into this site. As you can see, we can either take a right, which I've never actually been on, or we can go straight on into this Unilever site, and that's what we're going to do. Now, if I'm remembering rightly, this one is quite cool. So we drive through here, and I think again we are going to be going through, I think we go through a forest in this one, if I've got the right one in my mind. But here we go. Yeah, there we are, heading through a forest. So we could take a right there, or we could go on this track here. So that's what we're going to do, and it's a corker, this big old forest drive. I mean, this is lovely, isn't it? So whilst these hidden roads, 3 of them are kind of linked to an industry location, I think in all cases what you get is something a little bit different. You've got that very industrial hidden road where we're kind of going through a factory and seeing the train tracks and everything that's going on there, which is very cool. In the first one I showed in Linz, then in Vienna we have that other hidden road where we were kind of skirting around a field and had that sort of brook running down the side. And this time we're out here in Vienna, sorry, in Graz, and we are in a forest. So I think it is awesomely cool. It really is. There's a couple of different ways you can go to finally access this Unilever farm, but I think in both cases this is absolutely what you want from a hidden road. So it's a really good variety. As far as I'm aware, this is all the hidden roads that are in Austria, but if you know of more, then please let me know. So we're taking a right here, so as we head down. Oh my lord, you're not coming up here, are you, mate? You are. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So we'll head down here into this farm, and there we go. We have arrived, folks. So that is hidden road number 4, and I have to say that's a really nice one. Really enjoyed that the first time I found that. Just show you on the map exactly where we are. So this is one of those that you wouldn't find it unless you were looking for it, or you came to this farm. There'll be no reason to come up here otherwise. It is north by quite a way out of Graz. So yeah, that's where we are. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. Those are the 4 hidden roads in Austria. Let me know in the comments which country you would like me to focus on in future episodes. Are there particular other areas that I could focus on? I've been thinking about doing perhaps the 5 best drives in various DLCs, but at least based on my experience anyway, which is certainly something we could do, and we'd be starting out with the West Balkans there. Let me know if you're interested in that, and if you are, put some ideas down in the comments. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. As always, leave comments down below, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.